Okay, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Gabrielle Woods, like she said. I'm happy to start us off today, and we're going to talk a little bit about family financial resources available. Gotten a chance to review this just a little bit over this last semester, so just a bit of an overview of some things. As a quick overview of our presentation, we'll talk about just basic resources, then we'll go to extension and outreach resources at Iowa State. We'll move to nonprofit resources, and then I actually put in my presentation what I was doing going forward, so I might talk about that briefly. Okay, so to start, just these basic resources. First, I wanted to cover these ones. I know we're probably likely aware of them already, or might even have them, but health insurance obviously covers some hospitalizations, major medical coverages, prescription coverage, and possibly long-term care, and even maybe hospice. Social Security disability is the second one, and that may be another option, which just helps to benefit you and certain members of your family if you're insured, meaning that you've worked long enough and paid into that Social Security taxes. Supplemental security income is different, and it's a federal income just supplement program funded by general tax revenues, not the Social Security tax. And it's designed to help specific populations, such as older adults who have little or no income, to provide really more basic needs like those food, clothing, shelter, that kind of thing. Long-term care insurance. Now, this is a coverage I'm sure we know about. This provides retirement home care, home health care, adult care for those over 65 with a chronic condition. So long-term health care can offer more flexibility and options with many public assistance than other public assistance programs. Lastly, life insurance, paying basically a sum of money that they'll either get upon death or after death or even before death based on the policy they might have. Okay, so going to a little more fun stuff now is there's basically two primary resources from Iowa State Extension and Outreach related to financial planning that I wanted to share with you guys and just highlight a little bit. Okay, so this first one is Finances of Caregiving. This program comes in the form of 5 two-hour workshops. Obviously, our schedules right now are a little different than normal given the virus. But the topics kind of covered under this workshop is understanding your starting point and why it's essential to plan ahead. Talks about wills, living wills, durable power of attorney for healthcare and financial matters. Caregivers not forgetting to plan for their own retirement and ways to continue really tax-deferred savings while caregiving, in-home care, adult daycare, respite, hospice care, these types of things. 4 is paying for care, long-term care insurance, veterans benefits, Medicare, Medigap, Medicaid, all these different things. And number 5, effective communication is essential, taking time and planning ahead. On the sheet we'll be sending out, it does have links to these types of things, so really interesting program. I invite you guys to check out. And next we'll go to the second program that Extension and Outreach offers. All right, let's talk about Powerful Tool for Caregivers. Now, this program is designed to really empower family caregivers to take better care of themselves. So this program format involves 6 90-minute workshops, so a little longer than the other one, in which aims to really improve caregiving confidence and establish balance in your life as you're caring for others. More specifically, the website lists these types of things. So caring for yourself, reducing personal stress, communicating feelings, needs, and concerns, learning from your emotions, communicating through challenging circumstances and situations, and then there is that small financial component as well, just mastering caregiving decisions financially. You know, a lot of us, given my history of research in the lab, I work a lot with caregivers, and it's just a resource I wanted to highlight for us. All right. Lastly, you guys may or may not be aware of some of these, but perhaps some of the more promising types of resources are delivered from nonprofit organizations. I actually wasn't aware of a lot of these, so it was kind of fun to learn more about them, and I'm sure there's a lot more, but here's just a few to highlight. So the Melvin Winterstein Parkinson's Foundation helps with medical equipment such as walkers, wheelchairs, canes. It also provides funds for home health care. The Parkinson's Wellness Fund is that second one here, and it provides grants for general healthcare needs. The third one, Patient Access Network Foundation, and that includes covering things such as medications. It can get very expensive. And lastly, the Assistance Fund. This helps with medications that are not covered by insurance. All right, so I think I'll have more time to talk about kind of what I'm doing going forward. So should I save that maybe, or I'll just share this fun picture anyway. So this is a picture from our holiday extravaganza, and it's a fun one. Not everyone's in it, but it sure has most of us in there. And it's been a privilege just to help with the coordinating of all of our outreach groups and really get to know some of the families more closely. And going forward, I'll be getting married and transitioning into my own kind of work life actually pretty quick here. So I'll be working to look at finances over the lifespan as well. So with that, I know we'll talk more about that, but I just want to say thank you guys. It's a privilege to learn from you, work with you, and spend time with you guys. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to the next speaker.